With all the results that you see on internet, all the good results, all great looking results, miraculous results, do you feel that you will also get the similar result? Do you feel that anybody with any donor area, with any level of baldness, at any age, can replicate a result as seen online? Do you get carried away by the intense marketing, the aggressive marketing, and do you think what the clinic wishes you to think, that the result that they are showing is the result that you are going to get in your case? Well, if you do, you are mistaken. Every case is different. Every case has a donor area, a recipient area, which he is born with. So the cards that you've been served by God are the cards you have to play with. It's so true about hair transplant as well, because in hair transplant, everybody is born with a different donor area, and everybody's baldness and the speed of baldness and objectives and goals is different. So therefore, it is very important to see reviews like what I am publishing here. This present patient of mine is a young man who came to me first about 7 years back for a hair transplant, because at a young age he was suffering from grade 6, early grade 6 baldness. And since he was in a job where it required of him to present himself to the clients, it was a front office job, you can say, it was very essential for him to look young. And he had balded at a very young age. So when he came to us in 2013, with available grafts from his donor area which was little better than average, his objectives and goals were listened to. His donor area was examined. There was no miniaturization in the donor area. It was a nice donor area which was slightly better than average. So we did about 3,500 available grafts. No body grafts were done. And with this 3,500 grafts, which was strategically placed with a conservative hairline because he wanted maximum coverage in the first instance, the whole head was covered, starting with the hairline, which was planted at around 45 per centimeter square density. And as we went back towards the crown, the density sequentially decreased, because you only have a given number of grafts and the crown has to take the brunt of low density whenever the grafts are limited. The patient, after the hair transplant, went back to his home after 3 days of stay in India, and in 6 to 9 months developed a good result, and he was very happy with it. He took finasteride, applied 5% minoxidil for about 6 to 9 months after the hair transplant. After that, he stopped using these medications. He came back to me after 5 years because his crown area had started to thin further. As you can see in the picture, the crown has been planted with about 25 density per square centimeter, and there is skin show. Obviously there will be with 25 because the minimum required density is about 40 for a decent coverage. But he wanted, because quite a bit of time had passed and now he wanted to cover his crown area. So you can well see the area which is showing in the crown area. You can also see his donor area. His donor area has not been over harvested. There is no visible scarring. FUE technique, if done properly with the right punches, with the right technique, does not create a mess in the donor area. Well, some clinics do when they use punches which are about 1.2 millimeters in size, and when harvesting is done very close, over harvesting occurs and the patches that develop look even worse than FUT scarring did. So this patient was very happy with his result, and we did his crown area and the vertex area, and this is the picture he sent to us after 9 months of his growth, which was very lush, and he was very happy that a head full of hair had been achieved. And as you can see, he's enjoying his life. He's living his life to the hilt. That is what hair transplant does to your self-esteem, your self-image, your confidence. But you're born with your own variables, you're born with your own donor area and your level of baldness and the level of progress of your baldness. No two people have the same baldness, therefore no two people can have the same result. So that is the message for the day. Through this result, thank you for watching, and I'll get back to you again very soon with the next video.